AskReddit by Demetered. Would you rather get paid $80,000 a year and not have to work, or $200,000 to work a high-stress 9-5? Why? I live on less than $80K while working full-time now, so I get a pay raise and get to stop working. Sign me the fuck up for that. I wonder if OP is in LA or something. $80K is a grip where I live. $80,000 and no work. That's what the high-stress 9-5 there is working so hard to do anyway. Retire and live entirely on the passive income from several million dollars they've saved. But you can't get the time back. Plus, you could get a shitty part-time job and still supplement that $80K, I'd think. I believe the majority of people would take the $80K a year. Most people I know don't make anywhere near that. So if it means increasing my yearly pay while reducing my daily work and allowing me the time to do things I actually want to do with my life, there's no reason not to take the 80. I make above that bigger number in a high-stress job. I'd move into a van and sell all my shit for $80K and no more work. Anyone who says it's worth it is a liar. Long-term stress equals slow death. I'll take $80K and not work. Deleted. Since I only get $60K a year to work, I would totally take $80K to not work. I'm at $55K in retail, so yeah, I'd take a $25K raise to not work, lol. Third option, high stress 9-5, that makes $65K. Edit. I get it, guys. There are also high stress jobs that work different hours and have lower pay than what I said. I get it. HMM. Do we get pizza parties once a quarter for all our hard work? What kind of question is that, lol? No work OBV. Whoever is upvoting this thread to begin with is what we should be looking more at, LMAO. Can I switch back and forth? Is the high stress relative to my experience level, etc., or is it going to be something totally out of my league to where I'd get fired or something? Would be kinda cool to switch back and forth. The safety of the $80K plus the adventure of the $200K. I got to work on some high-end, very stressful projects in amazing locations like Paris, Morocco and Hawaii, earning way less than $80K. The first option. I hate working and $80K is way more than I need. 80 grand a year easily, that's way more than I make now. I'll take the $80K locked in for no work. Use that as a baseline. If I'm happy and comfortable, I enjoy retirement. If I need more money, I can work my actual job with its mix of stress and chill. And I know I got that plus $80K on top of my salary coming in to pad my earnings. He didn't say you could do your other job. It's one or the other. I'll take the $80K and use that to get in better shape than I can with the job I have now, paying around $60K a year. The gym will be my job. The extra money, if there is any, will be used for therapy to correct my head a bit. Last thing to worry about would be my mental strengthening, which could just be online or in-person college courses for more mundane and day-to-day skills. Balance myself out nicely. Within a year or two, I should be able to shed off a decade of damage done through trucking. What do I do after that? Depends on how well the money lasts and how bad inflation gets. $60K now is getting me about how much $45K got me a few years ago. With more headaches today. In 2 years, I'll likely need at least a part-time job alongside the $80K, and that's living frugally. 9-5 for $200K is actually quite good. Most jobs paying that much are going to be more than just 40 hours a week. More importantly, what is PTO like for 9-5? Cause on $80K you can't do that much, but on $200K with a lot of PTO, like most $200K jobs would get, your time off has the potential to be a lot more interesting. You can travel anywhere, do pretty much anything, and not have to worry about finances that much. If you're a homebody and won't do anything expensive anyways, The 80k is unquestionably better. Deleted. Yeah, it's weird to see a high stress job listed as being 9-5. $200,000 and high stress. I thrive off of chaos. If I get paid for doing nothing and can't be held accountable, I will get into really bad habits. I took that option. I roll. I hate it but also kind of love it. If the hours were only 9-5 it'd be a lot more tolerable. Is this post just karma farming? Errant or AskReddit posts? No amount of money is worth high stress. That's insane. I'll give $1 billion for 1 month of high stress work. You wouldn't take it? If my husband and I could make 80k each and no work, that's the dream. Lol. I can't even imagine. Me and my partner would finally live the life we want and we'd be able to spend every day at home with our son. If a thing needs doing, I do it without fail. But apart from that, I'm incredibly lazy. 80k please. I'd probably take the second option as a young guy trying to save up to buy a home someday. 80k no work, but that doesn't mean I will be sitting on my ass. There is so much good I would like to do in this world and not having to work with 80k income a year would allow me to do it. Right now, I got to slave away 50-60 hours a week for 20k more than that and leave so much shit undone. Stress literally kills people, so I'll go with 80,000. Boredom can also kill people. I don't know if I could structure my life well enough that I wouldn't fall into bad habits. Sometimes the only reason I get out of bed is the fear I would lose the roof over my head. So I get out of bed. Very soon after I get up I am glad I got out of bed and I have a great day. Maybe I am just weird but would like to think many people are like me and need a little bit of impending doom to get started for the day. Not enough to stress you out and kill you, but just enough that you keep going and improving. $80k. Move to the country, grow my own food, become super invested in my kids' schools and activities, endless guitar time. Stress ages you and kills faster than most things. I'll take the $80k. If I can turn my brain off outside of the 9-5 hours, the $200k one. I need the money more than I need my spare time right now. That much in guaranteed income would let me wipe out most of my small debt and start to make a decent dent in my larger debt, student loans. Few years of that if I still lived with my parent, I'd probably be back to positive net worth and could pivot to whatever I wished at that point. If it's a 9-5, but it's actually a salary job that won't leave you alone 24/7/365, nah, then I'll take the $80k. I work a high stress corporate job that's close to that amount of pay and I wouldn't give it up for $80k a year. You hit it on the head though, the key is having the ability to turn off in the evening. No point in having money if you can't have a life too. And no point having all the time in the world if you don't have the funds to keep busy with things you enjoy.